Our Family Part 7. The story goes on for Hazrat Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam. They say he preached Islam for 900 years. So we can estimate that he was born 5,900 years ago. And he preached the message of Allah Almighty for 900 years, and he could convert only few people into Islam, and all the others remained infidels. And then the story goes, that Hazrat Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam prayed to Allah Almighty, and then there was a rise of water. He built an ark to protect, safeguard the believers, and it was a multi-story ark of Hazrat Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam. Hazrat Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam manufactured an ark that was multi-story ark. To tell you in simple words, he constructed a ship, a multi-story ship, and this is where he brought the pairs of all species, may they be plant species or the animal species, and they were accordingly kept in different floors of the ark. So the believers were there, human beings were there, animals, species were there in pair, plant species were there, and they sailed. The water level increased. There can be different justifications, and I believe the archaeologists should do this justification. But anyhow, what I can do here in my short video, I can explain that the glaciers melted and the ice on the poles melted, and it overflew the oceans. The rivers flooded, the oceans overflew, and the water level rose on planet Earth. It rose to such an extent that the tallest of the mountains on Earth were drowned. When one of the infidel sons of, there were 4 sons of Hazrat Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam, one of them was an infidel, and when Hazrat Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam called upon him to get into his ark, he said, I would rather climb blah blah mountain. And that blah blah mountain was also drowned by the water, so the water level increased beyond the highest of the mountains on planet Earth. The story goes on, and all of you know it. I don't want to put any of my remarks into it, any of my comments into it. The infidels were drowned, killed, and now there were the believers only. There were the followers of Hazrat Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam only. The water was spread all over, and Hazrat Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam's ark was sailing. It sailed all around the planet Earth. It sailed from one end to another end. It sailed from one point to another point. It sailed from one corner to another corner. And of course, it was the difficult time when Hazrat Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam had been praying, and then the water started receding. And of course, it was a very long process. Did they have their supplies in the ark? And they had been praying for the water level to go down, the water level to recede, and their prayers were accepted by Allah Almighty. The water receded and they found earth. They found land. Of course, they were on the earth, but they couldn't find land. And then Allah blessed them and they found land.